welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Shriti and I'm a board certified physical therapist specializing in postpartum health. I help postpartum moms just like you regain strength, confidence and overall health in less than 15 minutes a day by prioritizing what exercises you need to fast track your postpartum recovery so you can spend more time enjoying with your little one and family. So in today's video, we will be continuing with part 2 of our core strengthening exercises. In the first video on core strengthening exercises, we talked about the fundamentals of how to activate your core muscles. In today's video, we're diving a little deeper and focusing more on building strength along with some hip and pelvic stability exercises. So let's go ahead and get started with our first exercise. For today's workout, you will need a yoga mat, a small exercise ball, and a resistance band. So go ahead and grab those things and we will get started. So we will go ahead and start with laying on your side and then gently rolling on your back. Make sure to have a small ball with you for the first one. We'll go ahead and place that between your knees. Whenever you're ready, I want you to go ahead and flatten the back, making sure the back is not arched, and you will go ahead and bridge up and squeeze the ball. We hold this for 5 seconds and then gently come down. Before we start the exercise, make sure to take a deep breath in, and now as you exhale, bridge up, squeeze, hold for 5 seconds, and gently come down. Now let's do this 8 more times. The goal with this exercise is to engage your core muscles and the inner thigh muscles. Improving strength in both these areas are really important in healing the diastasis recti, but then also helping avoid any low back pain, especially when you're trying to push heavy objects, pick things up from the floor. It is really important to have good core strength. Good work. We're halfway there. Give me 5 more. You're bridging up, squeeze, and hold for 5 seconds. Now when you bridge up, the goal is just to clear the hips off of the floor. So don't focus on thinking, oh, how high I need to go or I need to go really high. The goal is just to make sure your hips don't touch the floor. As long as they're up, it will be good enough. And then as you go through the exercises, right about the 6th or 7th repetition, you should start feeling muscle working in those inner thighs and your glutes. So if you don't feel the muscles working, it just means that you need to squeeze the ball a little harder so you feel the inner thigh muscles working. Good work. Let's do this 2 more times. Make sure you're coordinating this with your breathing. So you take a deep breath in before you start, and then as soon as you exhale, you bridge up and squeeze the ball. And relax. Good work. Now for your second exercise, we'll still stay in the same position, but I want you to go ahead and straighten out one leg, leaving the other knee bent. And what you have to work on is lifting the straight leg up, pointing the toes towards you. You hold that for 3 seconds and you bring it down. Now the goal here is when you lift the leg up, you don't have to lift it up as high as you can go. You have to bring the leg in line with the knee bend and you hold it there. So the leg should not go past the bent knee. So whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and lift up. Point the toes towards you, holding for 3 seconds and gently down. Good work. Now as you keep going through the exercises, make sure your back is still nice and flat on the floor, so no arching in that lower back area. And then make sure you're also taking deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Always remember, exhale and then start the exercise. So when you are lifting the leg up, your focus is more on exhaling or breathing out. And then as you go down, take a deep breath in to prepare for the exercise. Good work. We're halfway there. Nice. Good. Slow and controlled. Good work. Make sure you're checking in with the low back. No arching. Make sure it's nice and flat. And you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Give me 2 more. You're doing good. And let's do this one last time. Up and hold. And down. Nice. Let's go ahead and switch legs. So you'll go ahead and bend the straight one and then straighten out the bent leg. When we are ready, we'll take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, lift up. Make sure you point the toes towards you. Hold for 3 seconds and down. Let's do this 9 more times. As you lift up, focus on pointing the toes towards you. I don't want the toes to be pointing away from you. Good work. Keep going. We're going to do this 10 times. Make sure you're coordinating it with your breathing. Deep breath in through the nose. And then as you exhale, you lift the leg up and then hold for 3 seconds. Good. Now the goal is by the time we get to the 6th or 7th rep, I really want you to start feeling in the core muscles and the thigh muscles. So if you feel like this is too easy and you don't really feel the muscle working, then it means that you can add some weights. Either you can add some resistance bands around the knees, or you could add some ankle weights. Because the goal here is to be the exercises to be challenging enough where you feel the muscles working, but it doesn't have to be too hard, which forces you to quit exercising. So listen to your body and see how it feels and modify the exercises as needed. Good work. Let's do this 2 more times. Keep going. Good work. Nice. And then let's do this one last time. Keep going, mamas. You got this. You're doing really good. And relax. Good work. We're down to 2 exercises. We have 3 more to go. Now for our 3rd exercise, I want you to go ahead and roll onto your side and make sure your pelvis is tilted forward, and stack the knees and feet on top of each other with the knees slightly bent. What you have to focus on, use the top hand to keep that pelvis rolled forward so it doesn't go back. Now holding the pelvis in the forward position, I want you to lift the leg up and down. You're holding it for 3 seconds. Now when you lift up, the goal here is to bring the leg in line with the rest of the body. So you don't have to go up too high, but we're bringing it high enough where everything is in one straight line, and we go down. Good. Let's do this 8 more times. Good. Make sure we're taking deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. You take a deep breath in to prepare yourself, and then as you exhale, you go ahead and perform the exercise. It is really important to time the breathing with the exercises so you don't get short of breath or start feeling tired quickly. Good work. Make sure you're focusing on your form. So make sure that pelvis is still nice and straight. You don't want it to be going back. And then when you lift the leg up, make sure it's high enough to be in line with the rest of the body, but it's not too high. Good work, mamas. You're doing really good. Keep pushing through. You can do this. 15 minutes of exercise can change everything. It helps you gain strength, confidence, and it makes you feel more healthy too. So just give 15 minutes for yourself, and then you can spend more time enjoying with your little ones and the families. Keep going. Let's do 3 more. Good. Now when we lift this up, I want you to feel it in the side of your hip right here. Good work. Let's do this one more time. And relax. Nice work. Now we'll go ahead and switch sides. You can go ahead and roll over to the other side. I'm just going to go ahead and turn all the way over so you can have a better view of how we're doing this. So same position. Make sure your pelvis is rolled forward. Knees and feet are stacked on top of each other. And then whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and lift the top leg up. Making sure it's in line with the rest of the body so it's not too up high. We're holding this for 3 seconds. And we're doing it 10 times. Good work. Nice. So 3 things you always want to remember to avoid when we're in the healing process for diastasis recti is avoid crunches, push-ups, and any type of twisting movements. That really worsens your diastasis recti. So you want to minimize those 3 movements. You're doing really good. Keep going. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good work. Good. Make sure your pelvis is nice and straight, rolled forwards. Good. And then when you lift the leg up, make sure you're not lifting it up too high. You want it to be in line with the rest of your body. Good. And by now you should start feeling a good burn in the side of the leg. Your hip muscles. Good. Let's do this 2 more times. Good work. Let's do it 1 more time. Good. And relax. Perfect. For our next exercise, we'll go ahead and grab a resistance band and we're going to pass it through both the legs and bring it right above your knees. Perfect. Now we'll go ahead and roll onto your side and then gently we'll go onto your back. We'll bend the knees again. On this one, I want you to work on flattening the back, engaging your core muscles, and holding that position, you'll push the knees out. We'll hold for 5 seconds, and you come back to the neutral. Good. Now, if you can hold the brace for as long as you can and keep doing the knee movements, that is good. But if you feel like you're losing the bracing and you have to readjust every time you push the knees out, that is totally fine. The goal here is to be able to hold the brace for a longer period of time, which means that you're able to engage and activate your core muscles for longer periods of time. Good work. Slow and controlled. We're holding this for about 3 to 5 seconds and coming back in. And we're going to go ahead and do this 10 times. Good. And now if you haven't been exercising for a long time and you're just getting back to exercising after delivery, I would recommend starting with lighter weights or if the lighter resistance band is too easy, maybe the medium one. But I do not recommend just starting off with the harder ones if you haven't been exercising in a while. Though you were able to tolerate the high resistance bands before pregnancy, it doesn't mean that you have to start at the same level. It is okay to start slow and adjust your body and then go back to the harder ones over time. Good work. Keep going. Slow and controlled. Make sure you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Check on your low back. Make sure you're bracing, engaging the core muscles. No arching in the low back area. Good work. Give me 2 more. Good. And let's do this one last time. And relax. Good work, mamas. We have 1 more exercise to go. And for our last exercise, we'll go ahead and go on all fours. That is on your hands and knees. Perfect. We want to make sure the wrists are right under the shoulders and then the hips and knees are stacked on top of each other. Now what you want to do is I want you to lean forward, shifting the weight more on your wrists. Holding that position, I want you to alternate lifting your arms up. We have to do this 10 times. Now as you do this, I want you to make sure you're keeping your spine nice and straight. And you want to feel the core muscles engaging right there. So every time you lift the hand up, you should feel the core muscles engaging, helping you hold your position and staying steady. Good work. Slow and controlled. Keep shifting. Good. Make sure you're holding your spine nice and straight. And then try not to look down all the way, but try to look forward a little bit so you're holding your head up straight in line with the spine. Good work, mamas. Keep going. We have 3 more on each. Good. Slow and controlled. Good work. Let's do this 1 more on each. And relax. Go and gently sit back on your heels. Nice work, mamas. You just got through another workout. I really hope these exercises helped you engage and activate your core muscles a little more. The goal here is to keep challenging your core muscles little by little. If this was your first time, I would recommend looking at the first video where we went over the basics for activating your core muscles, and then coming back to this video to continuing your journey further. And if this video helped you, make sure to hit the subscribe button below and the bell icon so you do not miss a video from me. I will be back in a few days with another video to help you get stronger and feel confident in your postpartum recovery journey. Till then, take care, mamas. Bye.